Hey, how's it going, guys? All right, let's get straight to the point. There are actually a lot of ways to check if your system's been hacked or if someone has access to your PC without you knowing. But the methods I'm going to show you in this video are probably some of the most reliable ones if you really want to make sure your system is safe. All right, so here's the first method. Go to the Start menu and search for CMD. Once the command prompt opens, type netstat -ANO. Make sure you type it exactly like that, then press enter. Now what this does is show you all the active connections and IP addresses currently connected to your system. If you notice an IP address that looks suspicious and it's not related to your own system, you can just Google it and check whether it belongs to a legit service or not. But there's actually a better way to check this, and honestly, it's a lot easier too. By the way, sorry for blurring some parts of the screen, that's just for security reasons. Some of this info can be pretty sensitive, so make sure nobody sees it. Now, if you find a process that looks suspicious, copy the number on the right side. That's the PID. Then scroll down here, type this command exactly like I do, and put the PID at the end. This will give us more details about the process. After that, I usually search the process name on Google to check whether it's an actual Windows service or something suspicious. This method is kinda old now, but there's still something a lot of people miss. Sometimes fake or suspicious programs get added to your startup apps, so they launch automatically when your PC turns on. Now yeah, you can check startup apps in Task Manager, but it doesn't always show everything. So instead, press Win+R and type shell startup. This folder shows programs that were manually added to startup. If there's something weird or suspicious, there's a good chance you'll find it right here. All right, this one is a really powerful method. Open the run box and type eventvwr. Hit enter, and yeah, a pretty messy looking window will pop up. But don't worry, it's not as complicated as it looks. From here, go into Windows Logs and then click on Security. Now this section shows basically everything: successful logins, failed logins, and pretty much all security-related activity on your system. It's a full log of what's happening in the background. Now here's what you want to look for. If you see a lot of event ID 4624 or 4625 repeating rapidly and continuously, that could be a red flag. But I'm not saying this automatically means you've been hacked, so don't panic just because you see it. It's more of a pay attention signal. Personally, if I ever see something like that happening in a strange pattern, I prefer to just reinstall Windows to be on the safe side. All right, last method, and this one is actually super simple. In most cases, if someone has access to your system, they're doing it through some kind of program that's using the internet in the background. So, open Task Manager and go to the Network section. Now look at the list that shows up. If you see something with a weird name or something you don't recognize at all, that could be exactly what you're looking for. You can also check the same thing in the CPU tab as well. Right-click on the process and choose Open File Location. Now here's the key part. If it doesn't lead you to a normal Windows folder or an official system service, and it looks suspicious, just delete it immediately. That's it. Simple, but very effective. With these methods I showed you, you can get a pretty solid idea about your system's security. But keep this in mind. Nothing in this world is 100% guaranteed, and there are always smarter attackers out there evolving their techniques. If this video helped you out, drop a comment and let me know your thoughts. And don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. And trust me, you definitely don't want to miss what's coming next.